Hey, what's going on, guys? Been a while since I've done a video. This one might come off as a little random, but I just kind of wanted to share a story with everybody about this quarter here. And it does tie into Rona. This is somewhat Rona related, but it's just kind of a story that has stuck with me, and I think I'd like to share it with you guys. This quarter is Anthony's quarter. When we were living in Burlington, Kansas, Anthony was a manager at a store called Pamida. It's a store kind of like a mini Walmart or something. It has a little bit of everything. An old lady he was checking an old lady out at the register, and she decided that she was going to pay him in exact change. And so when she went to hand him the change, this quarter slipped out of her hand and hit the counter, and it made a very distinct noise, not like a normal quarter would make, and it caught Anthony's ear. The lady made a remark saying, "Gosh, what are they making money out of these days, you know?" And Anthony kind of laughed and agreed, but knew that quarter had made just kind of a different sound. The lady left, and Anthony kind of examined the quarter and noticed that it was from 1945, and it was an old quarter. He exchanged it there and took a quarter out of his pocket and put it into the cash register and decided he wanted to keep this old quarter. And he took it home, and then he looked it up, and then he found out that this quarter is actually 90% silver. All coinage, U.S. coinage, as far as dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollars are concerned, anything before 1964 is 90% silver. Right now, this quarter actually would sell for about $5 or $6 on eBay. Anthony was a researcher in a lot of different things, but he was active. He enjoyed politics, but he enjoyed economics even more, and he derived a lot of his ideas from the Austrian School of Economics, as opposed to the Keynesian School of Economics, which is what our economic system is ran on in this country. He made a remark to me about, really we should invest in this silver, and he wanted to buy more of this stuff. I was very Rona, pro-Rona at the time, and I was like, I was making videos on a consistent basis at that particular time, and I was like, we don't got time, or the money, for that matter, to be investing in anything besides this, He agreed, but he said, if we make any money off of this, I really think that we should invest in some silver, and I agreed. That was probably in about 2009. At that particular time, silver was about $17 an ounce. Now, fast forward a few years, and when we actually released Rona, which was in March of 2011, a lot of the initial money that we made didn't go towards anything besides just paying bills, living expenses, food, rent, that kind of thing. But once I returned from California back home and got a regular job, and haven't been posting videos and that kind of stuff, I've expressed to you guys I've been still selling merchandise and books and those kinds of things. And I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing with the money, since it's been kind of just, I'm working, so I haven't really had a specific use for the money that I've been making from, selling books and whatnot. And this is what I've done since I've gotten home here. And it's my weird kind of way to honor Anthony. This is all silver. These are ounces of silver here. This is a little quarter ounce. This is just more ounces. These are ounces. They just came like this. I didn't really put these in here. They just came like that. Sorry, I'm having to do this one-handed here. This is a whole roll of quarters that are 1964 or earlier. These are whole rolls of dimes that are 1964 and earlier, both of these. This is a roll of half dollars that are 1964 and earlier. These are 90% silver. You can really tell how old some of these are. This one's 1939. You can't see it. You're gonna have to take my word for it when I say those are actually rolls of quarters that are 1964 or earlier. And those are dollars, silver dollars, and silver half dollars. This is actually 10 ounces of silver here. This is, somebody painted this. It's kind of pretty. It's an ounce of silver. Came in this little case. This is actually a 10th ounce of gold. This is half sovereign is what they call it. European gold. 1914. Anytime I've sold a book over the past probably year or so, I've been taking the money and just buying silver with it, like you would have wanted me to. I also had to pay back the guy that we borrowed our money from to actually get the book started too. So I had to make payments on that. But you know, I just think that it's funny that I always keep this one separate because it's kind of what started it all there, you know. $17 an ounce is what it was. And now today it's about double that. That in its total is about $2,500 worth of precious metals there. If I would have bought that, if I would have bought $2,500 worth of precious metals back when Anthony would have wanted me to, of course we didn't have the money to do it, but if we would have had $5,000 worth of precious metals now. So I just always thought that was a lot of insight from a young man at that time. And I know that story really isn't too Rona related, but I wanted to share it with everybody. I am back from my job. I do plan on making more videos, and I do plan on getting back to my writing. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back with another video. Later.